Hi everyone, back again with Hobby. In this video, we're going to be unboxing and review S.H.Figuarts Yor Forger, mother of the Forger family version. Because S.H.Figuarts is just torturing my tongue, I'm just call it as Figuarts figure going forward. I think this is another nice Yor Forger Figuarts figure because not only the parts are plenty, the variation of the parts are looking good, but I like her outfit as well when I look at her in the anime, and I think this figure looks good with this attire. I pre-ordered this figure from Anya for 6,730 yen. Let's take a look at this figure together. For the figure box, I think it's quite similar with other S.H.Figuarts Spy Family. I think most Figuarts Spy Family have this kind of similar art style for the box, and the size maybe varied a bit. As you can see here, the parts that we get from this Yor figure are quite plenty for a Figuarts figure, and we'll take a closer look at these parts later, but you can see briefly here, the parts are plenty and the parts are looking really good. The instruction, it is located inside the box, just on the left and on the right side. I prefer you to take a look at the instruction, especially for swapping the body part and also for attaching the wine glass and wine bottle, just to make sure that you know everything before you swap the parts. For the articulation, it is quite standard for S.H.Figuarts figure articulation. I think for most Figuarts figure articulation, the standard articulation is quite nice already, and it's the same for this Yor figure. You can see here, from the arm, from the head, from the upper body part, I think the articulation is looking really good. For the upper body parts, is actually can be removed, separated into two parts, because to swap the lower body part, you need to move the upper body part. Just later when we create a pose, I will show you how to do it. But I think it's not that hard. As you can see here, as I will demonstrate, it's not that hard to remove this part, but I will show you more about it later. As for the legs, there is some movement that obstructed because of the outfit, but I think it's quite normal. Overall, I'm quite satisfied with the articulation of this figure. For the appearance, I think this is looking good as well. You can see here from the hair and from the face, it looks good already. There are two hairstyles for this figure. We're going to take a look at the other one later, but as the one you can see here, it looks good already. The outfit looks good as well. Maybe it can be disjointed a bit because of the joints, but I think it's pretty normal. But I like the sculpting of the outfit. I like the color of the outfit. Overall, I think this figure looks good, and it looks similar with her character that we saw in the anime and in the manga. So overall, for the appearance, I have nothing to complain. I think the figure looks good, and I think there's nothing wrong with the appearance for this Figuarts figure of Yor. For the extra head part, maybe hair part, I don't know, head or hair, this the one with the hair that is let down, but we will see later when we create the pose. I will use this part. This is the body part that you can swap if you want to pose the Figuarts Yor sitting down. So I think it's not that difficult, so I will show it to you later when we create the pose, but it's not really that complicated to swap the parts of this figure. This is the extra face plates. There are 4 extra face plates of this figure, and I think from the number and the variation, I think it is quite nice. So no complaint for me in terms of face plates of the figure. I think the number and the variations are just right. This is the wine bottle that also come with a wine glass. For the look, it is quite standard for Figuarts part, so nothing too fancy, nothing too detailed, but I think overall both of these parts look good already. And we have 2 parts, which I would say this is the wine parts that you can insert into the glass, so it looks like the glass has some red wine on it. There are 2 types. There was that one and this one that you can put it inside, so you, the pose is like you're sipping the glass. So I think it is really nice that you have these 2 kind of different wine parts for the glass. I think it makes the variation for the posing is really good. And as for the extra hand parts, I really like it. Not only the numbers are plenty, but also the variations are good. Like this one for holding the wine bottle, and this one is my favorite. This one have Anya hand part on it, so you can pose the figure holding hand with S.H.Figuarts Anya, and I think it's really good. So we'll save this part later when we create the pose, so you can see how to use it with Figuarts Anya figure. To create a pose, we're going to create two different poses for this figure. one with Anya later, but this one we're going to pose the figure with the sitting down pose and also holding the wine bottle and the wine glass, and we're going to use the red wine part as well. We're going to use this drunken expression, of course, because we're holding the wine bottle and glass. And that's how you remove the upper body part. You just slide out the outfit part like this, and then you just slide in the other body part. You can like lift up this bottom part of the outfit, so it's easier to insert the joint with the legs here. You can just insert it through the spot there. I would say there's nothing really complicated in swapping the parts of this figure. It is mostly quite straightforward, as you can see here, so nothing too complicated. So I think this is a really nice thing for the figure. After that, you just attach back the upper body part for the figure, and there you have it. We have created the pose for Yor in the sitting down pose. Next, we're going to swap both of the hand parts to hold the wine bottle and the wine glass. So we're going to use this hand part for the wine bottle, and we're going to use the other one for the wine glass. You just attach the wine bottle like this. It is quite straightforward as well. And for the other hand part, we're going to attach the right one with this to hold the wine glass, which of course is quite easy to attach as well to the hand part. So it is quite straightforward to pose this figure. As this is a sitting down pose, I'm going to use this prop that I use for my toy photography, this sofa, so the figure can sit down. And we're going to use this wine part here. Just insert it to the glass like this, and don't forget to attach the bottle back if it's dropped like that. And just like that, we have created a pose with S.H.Figuarts Yor Forger holding the wine bottle and the wine glass with the drunken expression. Up next, we're going to pose the figure with Figuarts Anya. Of course, I will switch back to this body part so that it can stand up and do the holding hand pose with Anya. And we're going to swap both of the hand parts as well. And as for the right hand parts, I will use this one so it can hold hands with Figuarts Anya figure. I will swap the hair part here. So you just remove the front hair part, the faceplate, and then you can remove this head part like this. Just remove it from the joint and just use the other one to attach it back to the joint like this. It is quite simple and quite straightforward as well to swap the part. So I think it's quite nothing too complicated with swapping the parts here. So we just attach the faceplate that we want, and then we attach this front head part that can be combined with this head part. Next, of course, we're going to use Figuarts Anya figure to pose with this Yor. We're going to use this one, and then we just remove one of the hand part and then attach it to the one that is currently attached to the Yor figure. Just like that, we have created the pose where Yor is holding hand with Anya, and we have done 2 poses for this video, and both of them are quite easy to make for Figuarts Yor Forger of this version. For size comparison, first is with S.H.Figuarts Yor Forger for the Forger family version, then with the Figuarts Yor Forger, the other version, then with Figuarts Anya, the uniform version, and lastly with Figma Noir or Haru Okumura. We are done with the unboxing. Now let's get into the review for this figure. Overall, I like the appearance of this figure. I think the figure looks good, the hair looks good, for both hair, and the face plates also looks good. The outfit looks good. Maybe it can be look disjointed a bit on the back because of the joints, but I think it's quite normal, and I like the overall look for this figure. And for the parts, I think I really like it. Not only the parts are plenty, it has good variation and the parts are good as well. My favorite parts are the holding hand parts with Anya. I think this is really good. And also you have the wine bottle and wine glass, and of course the lower body part that you can exchange for a sitting down pose, and also the extra hair part. I think I really like the parts of this figure, especially for a Figuarts figure that sometimes can be lacking in parts. I think this is really good. And the articulation is standard for Figuarts figure. There's some obstruction on the legs, but I think it's quite normal. But for the rest, I'm quite satisfied with it. So this figure has good appearance, standard articulation, and really nice parts. Overall, I like this figure, and this figure is recommended if you like Yor and Spy family. We are done with the unboxing and review video. Let me know what you think of this Yor figure down in the comment. I personally like this figure. I think this figure looks good and the parts that come with it are nice as well. For the next video, we will be unboxing and review Figuarts Aoi Todo from Jujutsu Kaisen. Please wait for the next video. If you want to support me, please consider to like and share the video, enable notification, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.